Have you ever wondered how independent films get financed? It's a question that piques the curiosity of many. The magic of cinema, after all, doesn't just appear out of thin air. It's the result of a meticulous process that begins with an idea and evolves into a fully realized vision on the silver screen. But turning that vision into reality requires resources, and that's where fundraising and financing come into play. It's a critical aspect of independent film production, and one that can make or break any project. Whether it's a gritty documentary or a sweeping epic, every film starts with the securing of funds. It's the fuel that drives the engine of creativity, and without it, even the most brilliant ideas can fail to take flight. In this module, we will delve into the various sources of funding, crowdfunding strategies, and attracting investors to support your project. Understanding the different sources of funding is essential in the independent film production process. So, let's dive into the ocean of options available to finance your project. Firstly, the most straightforward source of funding is your personal savings. This approach provides complete creative control, but it also presents a risk as you're investing your own money. It's crucial to consider this carefully and ensure your project is financially feasible. Grants, another funding source, can be obtained from various places like government agencies, foundations, and private organizations. They are an excellent way to finance your project without any repayment obligations. However, they often come with specific criteria and application processes. It's vital to research thoroughly, understand the requirements, and tailor your application to increase your chances of securing a grant. Then there are sponsorships, which can come from businesses or individuals interested in supporting your film project. Sponsors provide funding in exchange for promotional opportunities, so it's a win-win situation. However, securing sponsorships requires a strategic approach. You need to identify potential sponsors, understand what they are looking to gain from the sponsorship, and then tailor your proposal to meet their expectations. In addition to these, there are other sources like loans, crowdfunding, which we will delve into in the next scene, and equity financing, where you offer a share of your film's profits in return for funding. Each source comes with its own set of advantages and challenges. The key to choosing the right funding source for your project lies in understanding your project's unique needs, being aware of all the options available, and weighing the pros and cons of each. You also need to consider how much control you're willing to give up, the amount of risk you're comfortable with, and the obligations each funding source entails. Remember, the goal is not just to secure funding, but to do so in a way that aligns with your vision and objectives for your project. It's essential to understand how to approach potential sponsors and create mutually beneficial relationships. Crowdfunding has become a popular way to raise funds for independent films. The beauty of crowdfunding lies in the collective effort of individuals who support, share, and get behind your vision. It's not just about raising funds, it's about building a community that's as passionate about your project as you are. There are several platforms at your disposal, like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and GoFundMe, each with its unique features and benefits. But remember, choosing the right platform is just the start. The real magic happens when you craft a compelling campaign that resonates with potential backers. Think of your campaign as a story, and like any good story, it needs to be compelling. It's not enough to say you're making a film. You need to share why your project is unique, why it matters, and why people should want to be a part of it. This is your pitch, and it's not something to take lightly. Spend time refining your message. Make it clear, concise, and compelling. Setting achievable funding goals is another critical aspect of your campaign. You need to strike a balance between what you genuinely need to complete your project and what you believe your community of backers can raise. Setting an unrealistically high goal can deter potential backers, while setting it too low might leave you short of funds to deliver your project. Offering attractive rewards to backers is also a vital part of your strategy. These rewards are a way of saying thank you to your supporters. They can range from a simple thank you note to exclusive behind-the-scenes content, pre-release screenings, or even a producer's credit. Be creative with your rewards, but also ensure that you can deliver them without compromising your budget. Now, once your campaign is live, it's not time to sit back and relax. Crowdfunding is an active process. It requires constant engagement and communication with your backers. Share updates, celebrate milestones, and express gratitude for the support you're receiving. And remember, momentum is key. The initial excitement of a campaign launch will inevitably dwindle after a few days. That's why it's essential to plan your campaign in phases, keeping your audience engaged with regular updates, new content, or additional rewards. Building a community of supporters and engaging them throughout the campaign is crucial for success. This community is not just a source of funds. They are your cheerleaders, your advocates, and often your most valuable feedback source. Treat them as part of your team, and they are more likely to help you across the finish line. In the world of independent filmmaking, crowdfunding isn't just a financial tool. It's a platform for validation, a test for audience interest, and a fantastic way to build a community around your creative vision. So approach it with the respect and dedication it deserves, and it could be the key to bringing your project to life. Attracting investors is another route to securing financing for your film. This approach can seem daunting, yet it's a road well traveled by many independent filmmakers, and with good reason. Investors can provide substantial financial backing, and often they bring along their network and industry expertise. The first step in attracting investors is identification. Who are these potential investors? They could be anyone from industry professionals to affluent individuals passionate about film, or even business entities looking to diversify their investment portfolio. The key is to understand who you're looking for and where you might find them. Film festivals, industry events, and online platforms dedicated to film investments are all fertile grounds for potential investor encounters. Understanding your potential investors' interests and investment criteria is equally crucial. Are they drawn to a particular genre? Do they invest in projects with certain themes or messages? Do they have a preference for films with a specific budget range? Gathering this information will allow you to tailor your approach and present your project in a way that aligns with their interests. However, attracting investors isn't just about cold, hard facts and figures. It's about relationships. Networking within the industry can open doors to potential investors. These relationships often take time to build, but they are an investment in themselves. The film industry is a community, and being an active, contributing member of this community can lead to fruitful connections. Once you've identified potential investors and built relationships, it's time to make your pitch. A well-structured pitch and business plan are key to attracting investors. Your pitch should be concise, compelling, and clear. It should tell a story. The story of your film, yes, but also the story of why it's a worthwhile investment. Your business plan, on the other hand, needs to demonstrate the potential return on investment and the unique value of your project. It should detail your budget, distribution strategy, and revenue projections. Remember, while your film might be a work of art, to investors, it's also a business venture. Finally, let's talk about negotiations. Negotiating investment deals and ensuring legal and financial considerations are addressed are crucial steps when dealing with investors. This process can be complex, and it's often wise to seek legal advice to ensure you're protecting both your interests and those of your investors. Navigating the world of film investment might seem like a daunting journey, but remember, every successful filmmaker has been in your shoes. With the right approach, a solid pitch, and a little bit of tenacity, you can secure the investment needed to bring your vision to life. In Module 6, we've explored the vital aspects of fundraising and financing in independent film production. We've journeyed through the labyrinth of various funding sources, from personal savings to grants and sponsorships, underscoring the importance of selecting the right ones that align with your project. We've navigated the dynamic world of crowdfunding, unearthing effective strategies and best practices to make your campaigns successful. And lastly, we've learned the art of attracting investors, highlighting the significance of building relationships, crafting compelling pitches, and mastering negotiation skills. As you venture further into your independent filmmaking journey, remember, these skills you've acquired will be instrumental in securing the funds needed to transform your creative vision into a cinematic reality. So, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep creating. As you continue your independent filmmaking journey, these skills will be pivotal in securing the funds needed to bring your creative vision to life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us at Market Productions on YouTube, and check out our website at marketproductions.co.uk for more content.